Hello, hello. Ooh, we got the sparkles. Hello, how are you? Oh my gosh. This should be interesting. Oh, well, it can't be as cold as it is here, Lisa. We got like, I'm guessing 6 inches of snow last night. Oh no. Hello, Beth. Hey. So, Crystal, everything is great here. Is that hope? I feel like it is. Do I remember correctly? Yes, I think we were supposed to get 1 inch of snow. And then, in fact, my nose is just a tiny bit running from the cold. I'm sorry. Merry Christmas. Oh, Lisa's also wearing a pink sweatshirt. I love it. I didn't mean to, but I am coordinating with the picture that Crystal sent. She won the bat for today. We had scheduled to make it last week, and then I'm sure I told you guys, but Clarksgiving Miss was Sunday, this past Sunday. So, like, my holidays are basically done. There she is. Crystal's here. And so I got back with her and I was like, can you stand to do it after? Because I was so busy. So, and she very obligingly and kindly said, yes, I don't even care if you guys do it without me. Like, if she couldn't be here, she's here. But if she couldn't, she was like, I don't care if you guys do it without me. I trust you. Hello. I have a quick question for you, Crystal. Well, I have a couple quick questions before we go. First of all, were you thinking everything mixed together, or were you thinking like a striped one so that you can spin it however you want? Like you can do you could do a self striping, you could do a gradient that way, however you want. What were your thoughts, if you have any? And I'm sure you have some, but maybe you don't care. And then the pink, I don't have the exact pink of the pencil in the picture. She sent me a picture of, is it 5 or 6? 6 I have out. Colored like pencils or pens. I'm not sure. I think they were pencils. I didn't have the exact pink. So, which one do you prefer? Oh, that makes it look so much lighter. Do you care? Colored pencils. Okay. Personally, I thought that this one was closer, but it looks lighter on screen. Oh, look, did you see that? It changed it. That was weird. That's closer. She has no idea. And she was like, I don't care. You guys do whatever. But the picture is like, it did change. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I do think this one's closer. And I also, because the next color is kind of like, is this one. I do think that you'll get a little bit more contrast, so you'll be able to see the difference between the two. Otherwise, I'm very close on the color, so I think we're good there. Silk. That was cool how it changed. I wonder if it's because I'm blocking light on the like camera sensor or something when I do that. Okay. I have 2 colors of mulberry silk that I think are close, but if you'd prefer Um, oh my gosh, my brain. If you prefer like a multicolored sari silk, you can do that instead. But both of these kind of go in the family of the pencils that you had. So this one's more of a like lilac color. I'm going to try that again, see if I can't. It's not quite right still. And then the blue obviously is kind of similar to the, you can have both. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's Marie. Marie, I haven't seen you in a while. It was really cool. She just sent me a picture of her hand. I think it was her hand with like 6 pencils. This is my daughter's idea of what colors remind. Oh my God, that is so sweet. Hello. Go with the blue for her. Okay. I like both of these. I think both of them went well. Okay, and then sparkle. That's the last question I have. Unless you have an opinion, do you want a striping? I feel like striping could be so cool. Hey, Melissa. Okay, let me put this down. Do you want to go with Firestar or Angelina? Or are you like, oh, do stripes then? Because I have like every color of the Firestar, which I've dyed. I dyed these. And I think, I don't know if, like, I think this one could be good or this one. Either of these could be really good. I really do have all, but I dyed them. I didn't buy them. Okay, so we're going with the blue mulberry silk. And now we're just looking at sparkle. Or we can do Angelina if you would prefer, like, hang on. I have this one that's very, like, pinky purpley. Isn't that fun, Beth? Since we're doing the blue silk. The colors kind of went all the way from pink, then the middle there was navy and purple to like blue. That's right, somebody's hitting the hearts. Thank you. She said, ooh, okay. This one, I don't know what that was too. I like the last one. Perfect. All right, let me get these out of the way. This is silk, and it was in with Firestar. Okay, how is everyone? How are your holidays going? Let's start. We had our family one on Sunday. One child could not make it. He was sick. But everyone else was here. It was very nice. We ate a lot of food. Everybody went home with cookies. I'm just pulling some of these apart. I did not need so much food, but what do you know? We still have leftovers. We ate leftovers Monday and Tuesday. So that was kind of great. No cooking. After all that, like baking and cooking, that was like forever. Okay. Let's get these about the same. All right. I don't know, you guys. So what's going on? Like I said, we got like 6 inches of snow last night. And John messaged me, I guess he emailed me this morning when he got to work. And he was like, I don't think you can get over the plow hump. You know, when they plow the streets. No decorations. Oh, that's okay. Hello, Anne. It's Anne's big day. Oh, Anne, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yes, I started Yes, the plow left a big, and he was like, I don't know. Well, and because I got that new car in like August, September, whenever I got it, he was like, I don't know if your car's going to make it over. So I didn't even try. I'm reading a book. We had this to do. Hi, Cindy. Wait, what does that say? Are you on someone else's profile? Metamora horse parade. Oh, I bet. Oh, Erica's gotten her. See, my decorations have been up for a while because the family party. I got a new floater thing for my pool, which I won't be using for a while, but that's okay. From the same kids who got me these really fun solar pool lights that like float and charge up, and then when it gets dark out, she said it's okay, I'm having knee surgery tomorrow. Okay. Yes, that's what I meant. Anne's having surgery tomorrow because Anne won one too. And I also went to her and said, do you think you can wait until Clarksgiving is done? And she was like, yeah, let's wait till my surgery's done. Anne said she needs some elves to decorate for her, and I feel that. It's just not fun to do alone either. Not saying you have to do it alone, but okay. Let's see. I'm going to put a little more pink on here. So I'm going to get a whole layer on, and then are you okay if I add the silk kind of all over, Crystal? Or are you like, whatever, just do it and don't ask me? Because that's fine. You would not be the first. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Carla's batt that we did. We did it together and like voted on it, and she was like, you know. I will say this, Anne, I don't know what you're having done. John's had knee surgery twice, and he was up walking around pretty quick. So I am going to hope that yours go as well. Hey, Rhonda. Yours goes as well as his did. Okay, I mixed some blue with the purple by accident. So otherwise, like today, I did not even go out. Well, I went out to get a package, an Amazon package that I've been waiting for like 10 days. But that's it. And that was just off the front step, basically. I'll be thinking of you for your knee surgery. I've had both knees replaced. You can do this. You definitely can do this, Anne. You don't seem scared. I mean, I don't know. Mel gets it. It's like a dream come true when you don't have to. Isn't it? So good. I don't know. Maybe not everybody's like that. Ooh. Hey. Oh my gosh. You know I'm going to have to change my sweatshirt after this. Oh, okay, the 19th. I know, right, Tina? It's more major. 6 weeks without walking. Holy cow. Okay. Well, I know you can do this. And getting a batt. Oh, you don't have an electric wheel. That's right. Dang it. That'll give you something to look forward to then when you're. Or take a big piece of tape. Yeah, there you go. That might be it. We'll see. I think I need to adjust this thing. I think it's like too far apart now. You know how you're not supposed to hear the teeth grinding? There you go. Anne's got her knitting. Which reminds me, did anybody see Anne's post that she needs another skein of envy, the yarn, sending and positive healing energy and good vibes. Yes, it is a good day for that because I'll tell you, it was pretty intense and it snowed a good chunk of the day too. I'm looking out the window. Also, my mom just did 3 months, no weight bearing. It was rough, but you got this. Move all your other body parts as much as you can, she said. Yeah, I think this is too far apart, guys. I mean, it's fine. I can do it. But I wouldn't notice because most of the time I put stuff directly on the drum. Okay, let me grab some blue. The last two blues are like off camera. Ooh. Okay, I should have grabbed some out ahead of time. There we go. All right. And if you do want to spin it all together, you can just like roll it into a cigar the long way and it'll be perfect for that. Because then you'll just get a little of all the different colors. Hello. Right? Crystal Semi Drum Carter is off too. Sometimes, yep, I'm going to have to do it. Because the way I know, I'm sure some people are like, how do you know that? If they're too close together, the two drums, the teeth grind against each other as you're cranking. It's not the end of the world, but it isn't the best. I'll be honest, I do like mine a little closer together than they tell you to do. What they tell you is put a credit card down in between the two drums, and then when they're touching on both sides, that's where you want to like lock it down. But I can tell because when I run it through on the smaller drum underneath, it's not pulling. I know I did, and I'm actually too close. There it's not pulling it off, so that tells me that they're actually too far apart. Hey Dawn. Hey Susie. I did not even mean to, and this is the sweatshirt that was on the like seating in our bedroom. She's like, got my YouTube recap. This was in my top 3 most watched channels. Oh, Susie, thanks. Isn't it pretty? And Crystal, you can yell out if anything is not how you like it, but what do you think so far? Be honest. I feel like it does represent your picture pretty well. Maybe too well. Thank you, Dawn. You know what is so funny? I was going to tell you guys, hey, Kim. Um, my grandson will be 3 at the end of January, so he's almost 3. And he was like exploring the house as really he does, which is wonderful. And it was clean, and no, but I will put it up on the Facebook group if Crystal says it's okay. Ahead of time, I pulled all the colors out, and I was gonna ask her, "Do you mind if I post the picture and then post the colors that I chose?" So I will do that if you guys wanna, if she's okay with it. But anyway, sorry. So she said, "Go ahead." So he kept wanting to come in here and look at the colors, and I was like, "Oh, one of my people." Yes, I think so too, Susie. A lot of people don't. They think it's you know, you know, 2 and 3. But I think 3 is a great age. Of course, I think they all have a lot of really good pieces. And it's like when you lose something, you also always gain something. How can you not want to? He just kept wanting to come in. And then right now, because we have to take outdoor furniture into our like porch upstairs, we have a papasan chair, a double papasan chair in our bedroom. He just wants to like sit in it like a little bird in a nest, and it's so cute. They want to do what you're doing and they're big enough to participate. Yes. And they're like telling you what's going on in their heads, which is so fun because what they're thinking a lot of times is just not what you think, like the way they're putting things together. It's just so fun. Yeah. And then he's got a little sister who is 8 months. She was born on March 16th, 9 months almost. My gosh. Who is very fun. And then he's got a brother who's 12. So we had a good time. The 12-year-old got some laser tag guns and was playing with the youngest. Really a lot of fun. So yeah, we had a good time. Oh my goodness. Our dogs still don't understand like boundaries at all when people come over, but you know, we'll get there. Okay, so I got a whole layer on, and I did not see if Crystal said it was okay to put the silk all over. What did I miss? They're a lot of fun. I'm telling you. The kids are fun even. Silk all over. Okay. Love that stage. They're learning so much. The fun part too is that like you know that they're processing and putting things together. They're learning and exploring. Yep. Oh, oh my gosh, Rhonda. True. That's true, Hope. But our kids are pretty house trained. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of put a like thin little layer. So, and then the youngest, the one that just got married in September, his bride said something about babies, and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, not saying she was pregnant or anything, but just said something about it, and I was like, well, that could be here soon. They're young, though. To me, they're young, but they're older than I was when I had my first. So, figure that out. It looks good. Oh, we got to put some sparkles on first. Okay, we went with that like I don't what would you call this color? It's not really exactly purple and it's not really pink. It's kind of in between. All right. We got to pull up the sleeves for this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous on the blue. Sometime I'm going to have to do those two just together. It's so pretty on the blue. I mean, it is almost magenta, but I feel like it's just it leans just a tiny bit more purple. But maybe I'm wrong. I guess it is kind of a, oh, Shaylee. It is kind of a slightly more purple fuchsia. Okay, I love it. Enchanted sugar plums. That is good and creative. I love it. Crystal, do you like it? Do you think she'll like it? She's not watching, is she? Oh my word. We'll be adjusting the drum carter as soon as we're done. They are allowed to blend a little, like on the edges. Oh, she works night shift. Oh my gosh. So our number 3 has worked night shift. Right now he's working like starting super early in the morning, but he hates it. But you know, when you have three kids and two of them are under 3 years old, you look tired all the time no matter what. Because I'm like, Dylan, you look so tired. And he was like, I'm always tired. It's hard. It can be really hard. Cerise, I would say it is very close. It could be a cerise. When you pack the drum, you probably crank harder, and it could be. It could be, but the one that moves more, no, I guess they both can move, huh? I don't know. I I may not have put much through underneath since the last time I adjusted it. Thanks, Hope. Yep, so Hope asks for thumbs up if you guys don't mind. I know it's not easy if you're on the TV, or it used to be not. Okay. We need some purple. I'm trying not to put it through in too thick of a chunk. Oh, bye, Rhonda. It's nice to see you. Periwinkle's another color that's not really a blue. Yes, and it is one of my favorite colors in the world. Move the big drum when I have to adjust. Do you? I usually move the little one. On some of the ones that I've had, the little one is the only one that moves. On my quest to find the magical perfect drum carter of the world. Weird chat was live, but video went back to start. Uh-oh. That is weird. Did anyone else have that? It can shift so much depending on what color. Yes. True. Oh, okay. Good, good. I had a dig for the navy. If you're on your phone, the thumbs up is in the three dots at the top right. Thanks, Anne. Uh-oh, Mel. That is weird that the chat was live and the video started over. You know, sometimes we have some glitches. It's so funny too because it's not always me. But I always feel responsible, which makes no sense. This is very fun. Color combo. She did a good job. Oh, okay. Hope said hers is okay. Have you seen the BAM Fibre? No, but Kim, our Kimmy line has mentioned it. I cannot remember if it was because they have I feel like it was because they have a straight pin on the liquor, which I really like. Less sticks. It was 100% a meat. Okay, Mel. No, I'm not saying you. Like, I'm saying YouTube. Like, sometimes YouTube does some crazy things, and I feel bad. Boy, I wish I could do it in 5 minutes. Just inherited my great grandmother's spinning wheel. It's pristine. Ooh, her footprint is embedded in the treadle. That's fun. The story is that her brother made it for her wedding. I love it. That is so sweet that you got that. Okay, come on now. We're not thick yet. I'm thick, but the batt's not. A cleaner drum. Okay, so a lot of them have 3 or 4 drums. Like the Pat Greens, a lot of those do. But I think she was telling me that, yeah, the blue is getting thick. Because I was talking about how much I love the teeth on the liquor of the Strouch, which I have talked about before. Oh my gosh, the 1860s. That's like, wait a minute. There she is. Hey, Kim. Um, that's like Civil War. It's not like Civil War. That is Civil War times. That is incredible. So, what do you guys want for Christmas? Why is my hair so crazy? I swear it wasn't this. It looked better earlier. Hey, Deb. Okay, man. All right, these two blues are getting thick. Oh, did you hear them? I don't even know who went through. I think it must have been Elvis because I just heard Daisy with a big sigh. Oh, Susie got a Kromsky minstrel. The drum carter for Christmas. Erica. Okay. All right, we're going to put a little bit more over here because these two are getting a little thick, and then we're going to go ahead and do it again. Oh, she lived in Nova Scotia. So at that time, I believe my dad's family was also in Canada. I'm not sure when they came. I think it was after that. Getting a weaving book from my dad. Oh my gosh, Kim. Yes, you can do it. For Christmas, I would like my husband to be healthy and out of pain. Oh, that I hope that happens. Good with not cooking for Christmas, 100%. I mean, I probably will be, but by then it will just be like a regular day because you know, we've had a break. I'm excited to have John have time off. That said, that kind of looks like just past sunset at the beach. It's kind of like you are getting just that little bit of what's left, and then you're going into like the nighttime colors. So it's Denise, right? I'm sorry, you guys. I've got to like make the type bigger because I'm old. But Crystal won this bat, and she sent me a picture of the colors that she wanted in it, and I think it's gorgeous, actually. I feel like I could do a lot with this color combo. Okay, let's put this pink on. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's snowing. Mel, have you guys had some crazy weather? Because we usually get your weather like 2 days later. It hits Wisconsin the next day, and then it hits us. There is a ton you can do that kind of, it does kind of, and it is the colors that I am so drawn to, as you know. The only thing for me that I am drawn to that's not here is like the blue that starts to lean towards green. I love those too. Okay, we need some of this one. Then we're going to go ahead and put more silk and sparkle on. Yes, we get the leftover weather, unless it's going kind of like northwest, then it goes above us. But we are just below the base of the pinky on the mitten. Oh, Anne, that's so nice. It's so funny because sometimes I think that like I'm getting better at this, and then I look at old ones and I'm like, it's not me. It's hard to make an ugly bat. I still haven't seen any of you guys do it, even though I think I think Lee in Michigan, the middle of Michigan, so we do too. We have so much snow for this time of year. A lot of times we won't have any. Can keep your polar vortex weather. It's been hanging out down here in Ohio. Yes, we are going to be there too. We're with you, Anne. I think we're actually going down to the teens starting tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember. I looked at the weather earlier. Oh my gosh, Denise, you're way up there. Do you ever ride on the bridge, Denise? I'm scared of the bridge. I mean, I've been on it, but if you live in Michigan, you've probably been on it. Like, can you imagine this time of year going on that bridge? No, ma'am. No, thank you. All right, Crystal, is there anything you feel like you're missing before I like do the last layer? I am going to pack it on. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit of room still. It is. Hope said too early for this much snow and cold snaps. Oh, no. Gosh, do you have to run a faucet? Because it gets so cold here and we get so much snow, our building code like covers all that so that it won't happen to us, but I'm sure it still happens to people occasionally. Regularly. Oh, Denise, you are brave. And I love it. Okay. Well, if you do want it to self-stripe, I can pull it off in roll legs, or if you decide you want it to self-stripe later, when you've already got it, you can do that yourself. I'm sure like you probably already know that because you're one of the inventive MacGyverers. Or you can self-stripe it like all the way through the yarn so you could spin the whole, strip. And 55 degrees, Beth. I'm so excited. I'm so jealous. Like I said, if you want it to be like all mixed up, you can roll it this way. Exactly. That's you, Crystal. I love it. I like that though. John is like that. I'm like that. I think my dad was kind of like that. I mean, my dad's still with us. But he's not so much like that anymore, is all I mean. But he's still with us. Okay, wait, what's relieving? I missed it. I mean, whatever. I'll pull it off that way, but you can do that at home if you decide you want it later. So if you want to leave your options open, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? 55. Oh, I'm dreaming of 55 degrees right now. I think it's best to pull up. Okay, yes, because you can decide later. And you might just as well decide when you're 100% sure. But we are cramming it on now. I'm going to get it as full as I can. Somebody asked last time, how many ounces can you get on this thing? And it's like so hard to answer that because it depends completely on what you're putting on. Some things are more springy, and so they like take up more space on the more thickness on the drum just because of the crimp. Some things are less springy, some things are just generally denser. Susie. I bet you have an occasional cold, like, evening or even week where you get to wear your woolies, don't you? I've been walking the dogs in a Christmas hat that has Santa sheep on it. So, you know, they're bored. That's the hard part about all the snow because we normally walk, oh my gosh, on this thing called the Hart Montague Trail. You can look it up. It's like 26-mile trail. Thank you. Do I call you Lucy or Nanette? Um, and that's where I saw the coyote and stuff, and I think it's 26 miles, 20 something. But snowmobilers come and use it when there's enough snow, so we cannot use it right now because it's not safe, really, to do when the snowmobilers are all out there. Hang on, let me get some more of the other blue. And they'll be scared. I mean, they're scared when a car just comes past us if we're like walking on the side of the road. Even if we're on a sidewalk, they get anxious. So it isn't safe for us to be there. So we've been going to like the same park over and over again, and they're bored, they're stir crazy, they want to nana. Okay. They want to go out. It's in the 70s. I'm moving in. I am not built for this, and the older I get, the less I'm built for it. And I'm not joking. This is why all of our grandparents, if you live here, like eventually moved to like Florida, South Carolina, Texas. Okay, can I get this all on here? I'm gonna try. Wait, let me break it off and smush it. Oh, oh my gosh. Anne, isn't it so cute? I'll be too hot in it, but it's so cute. Walking trails become snowmobile. Yep. Yep. Those people are crazy. No offense, I'm not trying to be mean, but the way that they drive is crazy. They're like on the roads here. Arizona. Depends on where in Arizona. Some places get the snow. But yes, the grandparents moved to Arizona. I'm backwards. I've had enough heat in my life. Oh, Beth. You know what? You need to come. You could come live in my camper, Beth. Then you'll find out. Convince my husband to invest. Susie, I would visit that for sure. I know I've told you guys this before. Our other Susie, who hasn't been here for a while, she's been going to school and stuff. She just graduated recently, anyway. Not just, but she lives in Wyoming. When we were in Wyoming, I just fell in love with it. I loved it. Crystal said, I'm trying to convince a friend to get sheep. He told me he would think about, he said no, but he would think about chickens. Well, that's not going to do you any good. Chickens. Okay, we just need navy and purple. And then we're going to be full. Trying to convince oh yeah. Well, I'll never be able to get John to get chickens. Sometime when we're dyeing wool and I'm filming him, I'll have him tell you the chicken stories. The thing is, I think if I lived in Montana or Wyoming, I would need to be in the situation where I didn't have to leave, like in that crazy weather, because the weather there is worse than here. I complain about here, but that weather is worse. Ian said, Beth, we are the same. We lived in Texas and Alabama and had enough of the heat. I mean, even Ohio gets less winter. Deb said, I totally wanted chickens. The more I see in Facebook groups, the less I want them. When we moved here, our neighbors had really pretty red hens. And they were free range, so sometimes they were here, which was completely fine, as far as I'm concerned. Scratch those bugs up, ladies. And then they did some meat chickens, but they don't have any anymore. The coyotes are just so bad here. She said, Anne, yes, I need to have seasons. Wyoming is where this daughter Liz, she gives me the first snow report is, oh yeah. I mean, a lot of times it's in like September or October. Okay, we're gonna do the blue silk in a sec because we can cram a little bit of that on here. And then a little more sparkle. I just loved it. We were like, I want to say half an hour from Jackson Hole, and it was beautiful. Pinedale. Pinedale? Does that sound right? Nobody lives there that's here, right? It was so cute. Like we went down into the little town. They had all these cute little shops. But that's not what I liked about it. It was like the terrain, so pretty. The sky looks big. I don't know how to explain that, but here you never see that because there's always trees around you. So you see the sky, but it's not like this huge horizon to horizon thing. Kim said we made it to Laramie in a hotel, but the interstate got closed and we were stuck for days. No. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it was very fun, actually. Getting stuck there pregnant. I have to say we weren't there in the winter. And everyone says the winters are so hard there. Okay, more cerise. Is there a color on this? Nope. Where did it come from? I don't know. Etsy, probably. Anne has picked her colors for her bat because she won one too. And the other winner was Adrienne, but she has not answered me yet. My email. She emailed me and I answered her and I haven't heard anything back yet. So, okay, let's take this guy off. This is, look at it. I always say that. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hope's definitely not a winter trip location. Winters are harsh. If bison can struggle, that's not a place for this whole bison gal. I'm sure the bison struggle there. Woo! Girl. She is thick. Oh my gosh. Ben Wheeler, is that a town? Is this your favorite? This is a lot of people's favorite part. Honestly, this is one of my favorite parts. Okay, wait. Before I pull it, look how pretty that is. From like that angle, just all the, you could do this anyway and it's going to be good, Crystal. She's thick. Okay, let me take it off with the dowels. I always feel better if I do. I'm not sure it really makes that much difference, but you know. I feel like I get more off of it. I can hardly turn it where the other end is like going down through. But if I roll it down close to the teeth, it seems like I get more out. Like I don't have to clean as much out of the... That is so... What's Beth's favorite? Would love to see... Yes, I will put that up in the group, Hope. Crystal said it was okay. I'm going to kind of like push that up. Woo! Okay. So here we go. We're going to come in close. That is so pretty. I hope you post pictures, Crystal, but no pressure and, you know, in your own time. Cram those stragglies in there. It wasn't me, Hope. She picked the picture or the colors. Not that she sent me a picture with the colors in it. I love that you guys think this is the best one yet. You know what? You need to see it like this. Wait. Let me tell you before I show you though, I love you guys. And Anne and I will be making one when she's feeling better. And this lighting is horrible on me, but I'm fine. I'm not sick. Everything's good. So I will see you soon. And I love you. And I'm going to quick show you the bat before I close down. Love you. I got to come get the phone. Oop. Look. Why does it look different there? I don't know, but it's good. So I will see you guys soon. I love you.